Good afternoon, students. Welcome to my online class. How are you? I hope you are fine. And what about your tiffin? Is it lunch time? So what about your lunch? Had your lunch? So in the last class, I was telling about vectors and scalars. You learned what are vectors and what are scalars. What is the difference between vector and scalars? Vectors and scalars. And types of vectors. You learned many types of vectors. Unit vector, zero vector, co-initial vector, coplanar vector, coterminus vector. So today I want to tell about addition of two vectors. Addition of two vectors. Addition of two vectors. Vectors cannot be added, cannot be subtracted by the simple methods. So as by using addition or subtraction, it's a vector. For vectors, we should use special methods to add two vectors and to subtract two vectors. So here scalars can be added directly. If 2 kg of onion plus 2 kg of sugar means directly 2 plus 2 4. Or 1 kg of sugar, 5 kg of milk means, so here amount is 5 plus 1 6 kg directly added in case of scalars. But in case of vectors are added or subtracted by using special rules of algebra. Those rules are, the first one is here, the first one is triangle law of vectors, triangle law of vectors addition, triangle law of vectors addition. And the second one is second parallelogram law of vectors, parallelogram law of vectors addition. So these two are the best method used for adding two vectors. Yes, how two vectors are added? Two vectors are added just by following these two methods. The first one is triangle law of vectors addition, and the second one is parallelogram law of vectors addition. Imagine two vectors are given, vector A and vector B. Vector A and vector B are these are the two vectors. See how to add the two vectors by using this triangle of vectors addition. So the two vectors must be taken. The two vectors must be taken along the two sides of a triangle. So see vector A, this is vector B. Vector A and vector B. Here see, say for example A, this is B, this is C. So now the two vectors are taken along the two sides of two adjacent sides of a triangle. And see here vector A and vector B, they are both having magnitude and direction along the side AB and along the side BC. Then their resultant or the sum of two vectors is given by the third side of the triangle, which is taken in the opposite order. See, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆರೋ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಈ ತರ ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆರೋ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಈ ತರ ಇದೆ. So AB and BC ಅಥವಾ vector A and vector B, they are in the same order. They are taken along the same direction. See, here the direction it is continued, but the resultant of the two is taken by the third side of the triangle. ಇವೆರಡರದು addition third side first two sides. So opposite ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ನಮಗೆ ಈ ತರ ಬರಲಿದೆ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಈಗ ಬಂದು ಈ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಬರಲಿದೆ ಈ ತರ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಬರಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಬಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಟೇಕಿಂಗ್ ದ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಸೈಡ್ AC along towards the C point C, which is opposite to the first two directions. Here the first direction is AB along AB, second direction is second vector is taken along BC, its direction is BC towards C. So the third direction must be towards A. But here, so here triangle of vectors addition, it states that what is the statement of triangle of vectors addition? If two vectors are taken both in magnitude and direction. Arrow mark direction, this is the magnitude. If two vectors are taken both in magnitude and direction by the two sides of a triangle taken in the order, then their resultant sum of the resultant, their resultant is R vector. Their resultant is given by the third side of the triangle. Their resultant is given by the third side of the triangle, which is taken in the opposite order, and this R represents sum of two vectors, vector A plus vector B. Vector A plus vector B. So here this is the triangle of vectors addition. ಈಗ ಎರಡು ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡೋದಿದೆ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಎರಡು ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ನಾವು ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಅಥವಾ ಪ್ಯಾರಲೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಲಾನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಆದಲ್ಲಿ ಟೂ ಸೈಡ್ಸ್, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೂ ಸೈಡ್ಸ್ ಅಡ್ಜಸೆಂಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಏನು ಕರೀತಿರಲ್ಲ. ಅಡ್ಜಸೆಂಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಯು ಟೇಕ್ ಟೂ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್, ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ A and vector B. The two vectors are taken along the two sides of the triangle. Vector A is taken along AB. Here see here AB side. This side represents vector A, and BC side represents vector B. So then the sum of these two vectors, sum of vector A and vector B, it is equals to R. It is equals to resultant vector. Resultant vector, and this resultant vector R is taken along the third side of the triangle AC. This is taken along the third side of the triangle AC. So here the R vector AC equals to R vector. So this is the triangle of vectors addition. ಇದರ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಎರಡು ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಎರಡು ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ಗಳು ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ತ್ರಿಭುಜದ ಎರಡು ಬಾಹುಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಪ್ರತಿನಿಧಿಸಿರಬೇಕು, ಅದನ್ನು ತೋರಿಸಿರಬೇಕು. ತ್ರಿಭುಜದ ಎರಡು ಬಾಹುಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಎರಡು ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ಗಳನ್ನು ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದೇ ಆದರೆ ತ್ರಿಭುಜದ ಮೂರನೇ ಬಾಹು ಏನು ತೋರಿಸ್ತದ ಅದು ವಿರುದ್ಧ ದಿಕ್ಕಿನಲ್ಲಿ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡಿರಬೇಕು. ಮೂರನೇ ಒಂದು ಬಾಹುವನ್ನ ವಿರುದ್ಧ ದಿಕ್ಕಿನಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾದರೆ ಆ ಮೂರನೇ ಬಾಹು ಆ ಎರಡು ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ಗಳ ಕೂಡಿಸಿರುವುದನ್ನು ತೋರಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಎರಡು ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ಗಳ ಎಡಿಷನ್ ರಿಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಆಫ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಎಡಿಷನ್. ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಆಫ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಎಡಿಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಇದನ್ನು ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಆಫ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಎಡಿಷನ್. ಸೊ here the statement is, if two vectors are taken both in magnitude and direction by the two sides of the triangle, then their resultant ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಏನು? ಕೂಡಿಸಿದ್ದು ಒಟ್ಟಾರೆ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ, then their resultant can be represented by the third side of the triangle both in magnitude and direction, which is taken in the opposite direction. Here R is the third side. AC is the third side of the triangle. The direction of the third side is opposite to the first two sides. So the third side represents resultant of the vectors A and B. State and explain triangle of vectors addition ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಏನು ಬರಬೇಕು? if two vectors, vector A and vector B, are represented both in magnitude and direction by the two sides of a triangle taken in the same order. Same order means vector AB is, see AB side, along AB vector A is given, taken, and along BC vector B is taken. So here AB and BC are the two sides of the triangle where you are taking two vectors. The sum of these two vectors is given by the third side AC, and the direction of AC is opposite to the first two directions. So the resultant here is the sum of two vectors is called resultant vector. The sum of two vectors is called resultant vector. This is given by the third side of the triangle, which is taken in the opposite order. Right? This is here, consider AB and BC are the two sides of a triangle. Vector A is taken both in magnitude, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬೆಲೆ ಮತ್ತು ದಿಕ್ಕು ಎರಡನ್ನು A ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ನ ಬೆಲೆ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪರಿಮಾಣ, ಅದರ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೆಲೆ ಇದೆ, ಅದು ಎಷ್ಟು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಇದೆ, ಆ ಒಂದು ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ is taken along AB, and the magnitude and direction of second vector B is taken along BC. Then and AB and BC are in the same order, ಒಂದೇ ದಿಕ್ಕಿನಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾವೆ. Then their direction, then the resultant of these two values is represented by the third ಮೂರನೇ ಬಾಹು, triangle ನ ಮೂರನೇ ಬಾಹು. It is represented by the third side of the triangle, which is taken in the opposite order. This is about triangle of vectors addition. So what is the mathematical form of triangle of vectors addition of A and B? R equals to A plus vector A plus vector B. Next comes parallelogram law of vectors. This is another method used to find the addition of two vectors. So here also same two vectors. I am taking two vectors along the two sides of a parallelogram. So here this is the vector A, this is the vector B, O, A. So the two vectors are taken along the two sides of a parallelogram. ಸಮಾಂತರ ಚತುರ್ಭುಜ ಅಂತ ಏನು ಕರೀತಿರಲ್ಲ, ಪ್ಯಾರಲೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಸಮಾಂತರ ಚತುರ್ಭುಜ. ಸಮಾಂತರ ಚತುರ್ಭುಜದ ಎರಡು ಬಾಹುಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಎರಡು ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ಗಳನ್ನು ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದೆ ಆದರೆ ಅವುಗಳ ಒಂದು opposite sides are equal to one another. So here A B C D, A B C D, this represents parallelogram. It is the parallelogram. ಏನು ಕರೀತಾರೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ? This diagram is called ಸಮಾಂತರ ಚತುರ್ಭುಜ, parallelogram. So here if A and B, if the two vectors are taken both in the magnitude and direction along the two sides of a parallelogram OACD, then ABCD and OAB, this is B, this is C. So parallelogram OABC. Parallelogram is here OABC. Opposite side say OC is equals to AB. Side of the opposite sides of parallelogram are equal to one another. OC equals to AB equals to vector A, and OA equals to CB equals to vector B. So this is equals to vector A, this side is vector B. Here see, if two vectors both in magnitude and direction are taken along the two sides of a parallelogram which are drawn from the same point. Here the two sides OA and OC, where the two vectors are taken. Vector A is taken along OC, vector B is taken along OA. Those two vectors are taken along the sides OC and OA, and these two sides are drawn from the same point O. ಇವೆರಡು ಸೈಡ್ OA ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ಸೈಡ್ OC ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ಸೈಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೊಂಡಾರ O ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ನಿರ್ದಿಷ್ಟವಾದ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಇಂದ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ದೆನ್ ದೇರ್ ರಿಸಲ್ಟೆಂಟ್, ಇವುಗಳ ಒಂದು ರಿಸಲ್ಟೆಂಟ್, ದೇರ್ ರಿಸಲ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಈಸ್ represented, their resultant is represented along the diagonal of the parallelogram which is drawn from the same point. Along the diagonal of the parallelogram which is drawn from the same point. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ, ಒಂದು ಸಮಾಂತರ ಚತುರ್ಭುಜದ ಎರಡು ಬಾಹುಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಎರಡು ವೆಕ್ಟಾರ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಅವುಗಳ ಒಂದು ಬೆಲೆ ಮತ್ತು ದಿಕ್ಕಿನ ಸಹಿತ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದರೆ ಮತ್ತು ಆ ಒಂದು ಸಮಾಂತರ ಚತುರ್ಭುಜದ ಎರಡೂ ಬಾಹುಗಳು ಒಂದೇ ಬಿಂದುವಿನಿಂದ ಹೊರಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಒಂದೇ ಬಿಂದುವಿನಿರಬೇಕು. ಇಫ್ ದ ಟೂ ಸೈಡ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ they are drawn from the same point, then their resultant can be the addition, the added value, the resultant of two vectors is taken by the diagonal of the parallelogram. It is taken by the diagonal of the parallelogram which is drawn from the same point. So ಅವುಗಳ ಒಂದು ಡಯಾಗನಲ್, ಅವುಗಳ ಒಂದು ವಿಕರ್ಣ ಅಂತ ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ, ಆ ಒಂದು ಸಮಾಂತರ ಚತುರ್ಭುಜದ ವಿಕರ್ಣವು ಅವುಗಳ ಮೊತ್ತವನ್ನು ತೋರಿಸ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ here OC equals to AB equals to A and OA equals to AB equals to B and OB ಏನಂತ OB equals to diagonal. OB ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, diagonal. OB equals to diagonal equals to vector R. So therefore here according to parallelogram law of vector addition, R equals to vector A plus vector B. R equals to vector A plus vector B. So what is the statement of parallelogram law of vector addition? See, if two vectors both in magnitude and direction are taken along the two sides of a parallelogram drawn from the same point, then their resultant is taken along the diagonal of the parallelogram. ಈ ಒಂದು parallelogram diagonal ಇದೆ OB, diagonal of the parallelogram which is drawn from the same point, that is resultant vector R equals to, it is along OB, R equals to A plus B. These two are the important methods or important rules which are used for adding two vectors. So vectors cannot be added directly. So if you want to add two vectors, it is not possible. You cannot add two vectors directly. You cannot subtract two vectors directly. To add the two vectors, you must use any one of the two methods. One is the triangle law of vector addition and another one is parallelogram law of vector addition. Is right? Yes, what is the statement of triangle law? If two vectors both in magnitude and direction are taken along the two sides of a triangle which are taken in the same order, ಒಂದೇ direction same order, then their resultant is represented by the third side of the triangle which is taken along which is taken in the opposite direction. Then their resultant is represented along the third side of the triangle which is taken in the opposite order. So that is here AB side is vector A, BC side is vector B. Sum of A and B is called resultant vector R. It is given by the resultant vector R. That is third side AC equals to R. Therefore mathematical form ಏನು ಬರ್ತದೆ, R equals to vector A plus vector B. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಯಾರಲೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ಗಳನ್ನು ತ್ರಿಭುಜದ ಎರಡು ಬಾಹುಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೊಂಡಿರಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಸಮಾಂತರ ಚತುರ್ಭುಜನ ಪ್ಯಾರಲೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಸಮಾಂತರ ಚತುರ್ಭುಜದ ಎರಡು ಬಾಹುಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಎರಡು ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ಗಳನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದರೆ ಆ ಒಂದು ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವುಗಳ ಒಂದು ಒಟ್ಟಾರೆ ಬೆಲೆಯು ಆ ಸಮಾಂತರ ಚತುರ್ಭುಜದ ಕರ್ಣವು ತೋರಿಸ್ತಿರ್ತದೆ. So here if two vectors A and B are taken along the two adjacent sides of a parallelogram which are taken from the same point O, which are drawn from the same point O, then their resultant is taken along the diagonal of the See, next concept is subtraction of two vectors. Subtraction. How to subtract two vectors? Subtraction of two vectors. See, addition ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು ನಿಮಗೆ. ಕೂಡಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಲಾ ಅಥವಾ ಪ್ಯಾರಲೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಲಾ ಅನ್ನು ಬಳಸಬೇಕು. ಈ ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೂ ಕೂಡ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಯೂಸ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಮೆಥಡ್, ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಲಾ ಆಸ್ ವೆಲ್ ಆಸ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಲೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಲಾ ಫಾರ್ ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಟು ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್. ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಎ ನ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಬಿ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕಳಿಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ. So see, what is the meaning of subtraction of two vectors? Here addition of a given vector with a negative vector, that is called subtraction of a given vector. You see, it is see, it is the addition of minus b vector to a vector. That's all. Addition of minus b vector to a vector. So if two vectors are given means, then how to subtract them? Here r equals to minus b vector plus a vector. What I wrote here? Addition. It is the addition of minus b vector to a vector. So therefore r vector is equals to vector a minus vector b. So how we are using triangle means, ಈಗ ಎರಡು ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಗಳನ್ನು ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಂತೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದು ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಒಂದನ್ನ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ನೀವೇ ಒಂದನ್ನ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕೂಡಿಸಬೇಕು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಜೊತೆ. ಸರ್ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. By changing the direction, we can convert positive vector into negative vector. Say for example here, this is the first vector a b. So first vector is a vector. So here is the second vector. This is if b vector. So now I want to subtract. ಈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಆಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, addition ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Subtract ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು? I go for taking the b vector in opposite direction of BC. Here is the minus b vector. And see here this represents resultant vector r. So here you give a here and d. So now therefore now b is reversal, vector b is reversal, so that it gets converted to negative vector minus b. So now you can add vector a minus vector b. So therefore ad equals to resultant vector. The side ad represents resultant vector. ad equals to r, vector r equals to see a vector a minus vector b. See, this is how we subtract the given two vectors. See what are the vectors given? A and b only. Vectors are a and b only. How to subtract? ಅದನ್ನು ಕಳಿಬೇಕಾದಾಗ ಒಂದು ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ನೀವು ಎ ಬಿ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಎ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಬಿ ಸಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅದರ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಬಿ ಸಿ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ನೀವು ಬಿ ಡಿ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ರಿ. ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಮೈನಸ್ ಬಿ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಎ ಮೈನಸ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಬಿ, ಎ ಮೈನಸ್ ಬಿ, ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಎ ಮೈನಸ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಬಿ, r equals to a vector minus b vector. ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So this is how you can use a parallelogram law of vectors addition also. There also. In triangle law means here is the diagram. This is the triangle ABD. Now the triangle is not ABC. Here the triangle is ABC. ABD. And R is the resultant of these two vectors. And resultant r equals to a minus b. So next comes position vector. So let us understand about position vector. Position vector is a type of vector which is used for finding the position of a particle in a coordinate system. Coordinate system xy plane ಅಂದ್ರು. ಈಗ ನಮಗೆ xy plane ಅದ ಅಥವಾ y, this is y, this is x axis, this is x axis, this is y axis, xy plane. O is the horizon. O is the horizon. So see here, position vector, it is the line drawn from horizon to here. Here is the particle. Imagine P is the particle. Particle is present at this point. Particle P is the particle. So the line joining the horizon to position of the particle, that is R vector. Here position vector is R vector. Position vector means R vector. Here what is the position vector? ಒಂದು ವಸ್ತು ಅದಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ towards the sky, in air medium, space air medium, or in xy coordinate system, xy plane, x axis, y axis, ಈ ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ನಾವು ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ನಾವು ಈ ತರ ಒಂದು ವಸ್ತು ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು. ಆ ವಸ್ತುವಿನ ಒಂದು ಜಾಗವನ್ನು ನೀವೇನು ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಬೇಕು. ಆ ವಸ್ತುವಿನ ಜಾಗವನ್ನು ಅಥವಾ ಆ ವಸ್ತುವಿನ ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ ಲೊಕೇಶನ್, ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ನ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್? ಹಿಯರ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಲೈನ್ ಜಾಯಿನಿಂಗ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ horizon to the particle, in xy coordinate system. ಇದನ್ನ ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತಾರ? xy coordinate system. ಒಂದು xy coordinate system ನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ವಸ್ತುವಿನ ಲೊಕೇಶನ್, ಆ ವಸ್ತುವಿನ ಒಂದು ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ನ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ನ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. It helps us to find the position of the particle in xy plane or xz plane or yz plane. xy irbodu, yz plane irbodu, xz plane irbodu. Next, it helps in the first time help madidana, it helps us to find the location of it helps us to find the location of particle, location of particle. ಆ ವಸ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅಂತ, ಆ ಒಂದು ನೀವು ಯಾವ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೋತೀರಲ್ಲ ಆ ವಸ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ, ಬಲೂನ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಎಷ್ಟು ನೀವು ಏನು ತಗೊಳ್ತೀರಿ, ಏನೊಂದು ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಹೈಟ್, ಯಾವ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಒಂದು ಬಾಲ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಒಂದು ಬಾಡಿ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಒಂದು ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಎಕ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಪ್ಲೇನಲ್ಲಿ ಅದರ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ನ ನಾವು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ತಗೊಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಲೊಕೇಶನ್, ಇಟ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ಸ್ ಅಸ್ ಟು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಲೊಕೇಶನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್. It helps us to find the direction of the particle. It helps us to find direction of the particle. So position vector is a vector which represents the distance between horizon and the particle in xy coordinate system. In any coordinate system, xy plane or xz plane or yz plane, like that, right? See, now I am going to tell about expression for position vector. Now we learn what is the meaning of position vector. It is a vector which represents location of a particle from the horizon. Who is the horizon? This is x axis, this is y axis, So suppose here is the particle P. Particle is at an instant of time. Particle is at a distance from the horizon O. So this is R vector, position vector. This is R vector. So what is the unit vector taken along the x axis? Xi cap. Here y j cap. I cap and j cap, they are the unit vectors which are used here for representing the direction of position vector. So join join the two sides, so this is a two-dimensional motion of a body. Here the particle can move in two directions. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ವಸ್ತು ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇದೇ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್, E is the particle. ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಎರಡು ದಿಕ್ಕುಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಚಲನೆಯನ್ನು ತೋರಿಸಬಹುದು, ಒಂದು x axis ಕಡೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು y axis ಕಡೆ, ಟೂ ಡೈಮೆನ್ಷನಲ್ ಮೋಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. So here r vector is given by r vector. See, consider a xy plane, consider a xy plane. Let p be the particle, o is the origin, theta is the angle made by the position vector with respect to the x axis. So here xi cap and yj cap, they are the position vectors along the x axis and y axis, and in the xy plane r vector is the position vector. So here position vector is given by xi cap plus yj cap, xi cap plus yj cap. This is the expression for position vector. And see expression is, this is expression. Magnitude ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಏನದ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ನೋದು, magnitude of position vector, magnitude means ಅದರ ಬೆಲೆ ಎಷ್ಟು, magnitude of position vector, magnitude of position vector is vector r equals to square root of x square plus y square, square root of x square plus y square. As I cap and j cap are the unit vectors, I cap is having value unit of 1, value 1. So this is 1, this is 1. And so when you want to find the magnitude of position vector, what is the value of the position vector? Here you should take square root of x square plus y square. What are the values of x and y? They should be, see, they are taken in the form of square, x square plus y square. This is for two-dimensional motion. Two-dimensional motion. ಅಥವಾ xy plane ಈ ತರ two-dimensional motion. ಇದು expression ಅದು. For three-dimensional motion, for three-dimensional 3D ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, 3 dimension ಮೂರು ದಿಕ್ಕಿನಲ್ಲಿ ವಸ್ತು ಏನಾದರೂ ಚಲನೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, for three-dimensional motion position vector, for three-dimensional motion position vector is given by ಆ ಒಂದು ವಸ್ತುವಿನ ನಾವು ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಬರೀತೀವಿ ಅಂದರೆ, ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ r vector equals to xi cap plus yj cap plus k, see z k cap. What is the expression for position vector of a particle in 3 dimension? xi cap plus yj cap plus z k cap. So magnitude, its magnitude, ಇದು ನೀವು 3 dimensional motion space ಅಂತ, space aeroplane is an example of 3 dimensional motion. aeroplane, flying, ಗಾಳಿಪಟ, aeroplane, ಗಾಳಿಪಟ, ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಏನದಾವ 3 dimensional motion ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಅದ. ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ವಸ್ತುಗಳ ಒಂದು ನೀವು ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತಾ ಅಂತ ಏನಾದರೂ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ, here the formula is xi cap plus yj cap plus z k cap. Magnitude of position vector, magnitude of position vector, magnitude of position vector, r vector equals to square root of x square plus y square plus z square, x square plus y square plus z square. So expression for position vector ಏನಾದರೂ 2 marks 3 marks ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, consider xy coordinate system. Let p is the particle, o is the origin, then op is position vector. op is position vector. Here say position vector is given by the formula r equals to xi cap plus yj cap expression. Its magnitude, what is its exact value, means square root of x square plus y square. And what are I cap and j cap? I cap and j cap, these are, yes, what are these? Unit vectors. These are the unit vectors. in a three-dimensional motion for a body in space, for a if the particle is ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡೇ ಆಕ್ಸೆಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ ಒಂದು ವಸ್ತು ಅಂತ ಏನಾದರೂ ಆ ಥರ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ then position vector r equals to xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap. So magnitude of position vector is r vector equals to square root of x square plus y square plus z square. ಇದನ್ನ I cap j cap k cap ಅಂತ ಓದಬೇಕು. ಏನಂತ ಓದಬೇಕು? I cap j cap k cap. ಅವು ಯೂನಿಟ್ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ನ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತವೆ. ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾವು? ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತವೆ. Okay, have a nice day and watch this video for 2 times so that you will understand about position vector and the two methods used for adding two vectors. That is, one is triangle law and another one is parallelogram law of vectors addition. And in next class I am back with one of the most important derivation for 5 marks in your final examination. Final exam that is definitely asked for 5 marks. That is I am telling on tomorrow. So be ready to listen that derivation class. Okay. Have a nice day.